Hey guys, so there's this viral video going around of Dunkin' Donuts wasting donuts, or just food in general, and we all know how I feel about this. That's fucking disgusting. The pain. I mean, those look so fucking good. And it looks like a clean bag. I'd be like, fucking just wrap it all up, give it to me. Ugh, there, I'm taking this shit home. If you guys have watched me long enough, you know I've talked about when I worked at SeaWorld and Burger King and the pizzeria I worked at. Burger King, when I was there, it was okay at first, which was good for me because I only worked like 2 days a week. So, considering my paychecks weren't that great, being able to take food home, they encouraged it because that's what would happen. They would throw it away. So I was going home. So basically, each tray, like little tray of burgers, for the Whopper patties, there was probably about 8 or so in each. And then for the mini ones, there were about 12 to 14. And I was taking like 2-3 trays of Whopper burgers, Whopper patties home. I would also, when I was there, they wanted to use what we could because so that way we could get the newer stuff in the morning. So I'd sit there and just make burger after burger. Like when we had the Texas Rodeo or the Rodeo burger, the one with the onion rings and stuff. I made them like 3 patties thick. I just put shitload of fucking onion rings on it, lots of barbecue sauce, lots of mayo, and I'd go home with those big Burger King bags, the ones that are about this big. I was able to take shit home. And now the meat, even though I didn't have buns or anything here, and they're kind of bland on their own, you could still season them, and I use them for like taco meat. You just gotta crush them up well enough. Used it like make spaghetti and put the meat in there. So I mean, yes, it doesn't sound ideal, but when you're starving, you'll eat what you can get. And even if I wanted to, I could easily just make burgers on my own. Go out and buy like $1 pack of buns, and that was it. Which also, when I was working at Burger King, that's when I found that putting peanut butter on a burger is actually really good. And people are like, oh, that's gross. No, it's actually really good. Try it. Don't knock it till you try it. But then after a while, they were like, no, well, corporate doesn't want us taking stuff home. It's like, why? It's being thrown out. Wouldn't it be better to just let us take it home where it can be used? We have families that we might need to feed, rather than throwing it out and wasting it. Same thing with the pizzeria I was working at. Basically, I was able to make pizza every night. Bring that home. Whatever slices were left, brought that home. And these were, they were 12-inch pieces of pizza. So, now, SeaWorld, I've talked about SeaWorld before when I worked there. They were buffet style, so there was a lot of food, like in the breakfast part of it, in the mornings. Like bacon, like the pans were about like this, and they were about that deep, and it was just filled with bacon or sausage. So like 4 or 5 of those had to be thrown out. Now we would sit down for about 2 hours and eat whatever we could, but obviously we couldn't eat all of it. So we had trays like that filled with eggs and bacon and sausage and hash browns just thrown out. And someone actually calls it out here. Yeah, right here. Mad people saying they can't donate because it could make people sick and Dunkin' Donuts would get sued. That's exactly what they told us. They said, oh, we can't do it because, someone might get sick. I'm like, most likely the people who are eating this are homeless, and I really don't think they care about possibility of getting sick. If you freeze something, if you don't... people are acting like we're just going to take those donuts and just, here. No, they get frozen or whatever it is to preserve them. They're, cooked again to make sure bacteria is gone. So, I'm pretty sure some fucking homeless guy is not going to care about his donut being a day or 2 old. He's going to be happy about having food in his fucking stomach. But that was the same excuse. It's like, oh, well, someone might get sick and they would sue. No. No. Think of a... You really think that a homeless man is going to have enough money to hire someone to sue someone else? No. Come on, people. Let's use logic here. But I can't stand... Actually, I gotta just... I can't. It pisses me off when I see people waste that kind of... waste food. You know, and I've always said that. You know, even when I was at SeaWorld, I was like, why aren't we donating this? And they said, oh yeah, we're, you know, SeaWorld's getting a thing in place where they can donate and blah, blah, blah. They never did. They never did. They are continuing to waste food. And actually, Dunkin Brands Incorporated has developed a food donation program for as an option for our franchisees. It is left to the discretion of the individual owner, franchisee of each restaurant, whether or not food is donated. At the end of the day, Dunkin encourages its franchisees to become involved with their local communities. So it's saying that this thing is in place. So apparently, being sick or whatever, it's not the excuse. It's just these lazy fucking managers not wanting to just do the right thing and just fucking take food over to where it should be donated at the end of the fucking day. They'd rather think about themselves than just fucking donate some fucking donuts to people who are hungry. Yes, donuts not that best of food to be feeding people, but it's something. I'd rather have something than nothing. And I'm sure everyone listening to me would feel the same way. If you were homeless and you haven't eaten anything in about a fucking week, I'm pretty sure some fucking stale donuts sounds a lot better than continuing on without food. I'm just saying. It's crazy how y'all think homeless people want to eat donuts for dinner. It's not about eating donuts for dinner. I don't think they care about whether it's breakfast, you know, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. A homeless person just wants to eat food. You know, be able to survive to the next day. So, the fact that Dunkin' Donuts, or Dunkin', has this system in place where each franchisee is pretty much in control of whether or not they want to, I don't know why anyone wouldn't want to. I really don't. It's not costing you any money. It's not taking any more time to just donate. So what'd be the reason to do this? What'd be the reason? There's no reason for it. And those franchisees can't say, oh, well, people getting sick. It's like Dunkin Incorporated, the corporate for Dunkin, has said, we have a system in place where you can donate. So being sick, it's not really a valid excuse. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that, about this whole thing. Did you work at a place where they did the same thing? Did they have the option of donations? Did you bring it up and say, hey, maybe we should donate? Let me know below. Comment, subscribe, all that great stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.